As the sun set on Madrid and rose on Rio, Carlo Ancelotti stepped into the spotlight for the first time as Brazil's new manager. But it wasn't just the future of the Seleção that set tongues wagging. In a press room packed with anticipation, the Italian icon fielded questions not only about South American glory, but about a name that has suddenly become the subject of intense speculation in Glasgow: Davide Anceltotti. For Rangers fans, the last few weeks have been a whirlwind of uncertainty and hope. With Philippe Clément's departure leaving a vacancy in one of the most demanding dugouts in Europe, attention turned almost out of nowhere to the young sharp-minded lieutenant, who has quietly built an impressive resume beside his legendary father. The Ibrox faithful, hungry for direction and reinvigoration, have watched the Davide Ancelotti rumours gather pace like a storm rolling in over the Clyde. Would he stay in the shadows of Madrid? Would he follow his father to the Brazilian bench? Or was a bold solo step into the Glasgow cauldron on the cards? Last night, in a moment of unexpected candor, Carlo Ancelotti provided a key piece of the puzzle, and with it shifted the spotlight once again to the blue side of the city. Let's break this down, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, 9 first-team players will return to Rangers from their respective loan spells this summer. The club has had several men out getting game time elsewhere in the 2024/25 campaign, and they will soon come back to Ibrox ahead of the new season. As it stands, Ben Davies and Kieran Dowell will both report for pre-season training at Rangers. The former spent the full campaign at Birmingham City, helping them to win English League One and earn promotion to the Championship. Dowell joined the club halfway through the campaign, scoring 5 goals and assisting as many in his 23 appearances. Elsewhere, Robbie Fraser is due to return to Ibrox. He was on loan at Livingston for the second half of this season and just last night helped them win promotion to the Scottish Premiership, completing 90 minutes in their comeback playoff win over Ross County. The young left-back is contracted at Rangers until 2026. Matondo and Jose Cifuentes are 2 fringe men whose deals at Ibrox expire in 2026 and 2027, respectively. The Welsh winger had an uninspiring few months on loan at Hanover recently, while Cifuentes scored once in 23 Greek top-tier appearances for Aris Saloniki after joining them last summer. Homegrown trio Cole McKinnon, Adam Devine and Kieran Wright all spent time on loan in the Scottish Championship this season, although their Rangers contracts expire this summer. Finally, Leon King, who joined Queen's Park at the end of February, returns to Ibrox after making 8 second-tier appearances, now in a groundbreaking revelation by Carlo Ancelotti regarding his son Davide. In his first official press conference as Brazil's new head coach, the legendary Italian addressed a topic that's been generating increasing interest far beyond South America. While questions naturally focused on his vision for the Seleção, one query touched a nerve closer to home: the future of his son and longtime assistant, Davide Ancelotti. The younger Ancelotti, who served on the coaching staff at Real Madrid, has emerged as a serious contender for the vacant Rangers managerial role. Sources close to the situation indicate that the 35-year-old is intrigued by the opportunity to carve out his own path and is keen on taking on the challenge of succeeding Philippe Clément at Ibrox. With Rangers eager to reset and push forward following a turbulent campaign, the idea of a fresh, ambitious figure like Ancelotti Jr. taking the reins has sparked considerable intrigue among the club's support. Having worked alongside his father across some of Europe's biggest clubs, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Napoli and Everton, Davide has earned a reputation as a tactically astute, forward-thinking coach. Despite operating in the shadow of one of football's most decorated managers, he's quietly developed his own identity, commanding respect within elite football circles for his attention to detail and modern approach to the game. Speculation had lingered that he might temporarily join Carlo's Brazil setup for the first international fixtures before deciding on his next steps, but Carlo has now put that possibility to bed. Speaking candidly, he said, "Davide is currently in negotiations with a European team, and it didn't seem right to bring him in. If he goes to a club, I wish him the best, and if not, he can come back to us." The confirmation adds fuel to the fire of reports linking Davide with a move to Glasgow. With Rangers searching for a new long-term leader capable of restoring domestic dominance and making an impact in Europe, Ancelotti represents a left-field but undeniably exciting option. His blend of pedigree, experience at the elite level, and desire to prove himself independently makes him a compelling candidate for a club hungry for fresh ideas and renewed ambition. Whether or not Ibrox is his next destination remains to be seen, but what is now clear is that Davide Anceltotti is ready to take the next step in his managerial journey, and Carlo's blessing suggests the time has come for the son to step out of the father's shadow. In other news, Neil Warnock would have loved to have had the chance to manage Rangers. The Englishman has never been shy in his adoration for the Ibrox club, even when he was Aberdeen boss. Warnock had a brief stint as gaffer at Aberdeen last year, and his first game was coincidentally against Rangers, who won 2-1 on the night. Recently speaking to the Herald, the 76-year-old opened up on his dream to take charge at Ibrox. That Rangers job would have been ideal for me at one point, but there was always somebody putting a spoke in, he said. There was always somebody behind the scenes who wanted somebody else, so I was disappointed that it never happened. I would like to have had a go, because when I pull up at Ibrox and get into the car park, I think it's special. Warnock was in attendance as Rangers drew 1-1 with Celtic in the final derby of the season earlier this month. Barry Ferguson was in the dugout for the clash, although it has since been confirmed that he won't be taking permanent charge of the club this summer. His predecessor, Philippe Clement, has been dubbed arrogant by Warnock. I don't really know who they should be going for, but I wasn't a fan of Clement at all, he said. When I came across him, I thought he was arrogant. If I'm honest, I didn't have a great deal of time for him. Finally, Yanis Hadji has broken his silence on being released from Rangers and revealed he's weighing up offers. Hadji said, "I don't know where I will go yet. It's the first time in my career that I'm free from contract. I'm very happy with the season I had at Rangers. I managed to turn my career around at Rangers. I'm happy with the season, individually and collectively. Now I'm focusing on making the best decision for myself because it's very important. I'm trying to balance everything, including the national team. I want to put myself in a favorable position to continue progressing. I'm free from a contract, I've received phone calls. It's hard to say where I see myself. I'll weigh everything that's offered to me. I'll try to make the best decision for my progress and for my career. I'm still 26 years old. I'll play for at least 10 more years from now. It's an important moment and I hope to choose a club that inspires me." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so make sure you join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.